Victor here from Dixon High School.
I can't hear you, Dr. Bell.
We can't hear you, Dr. Bell.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Becky King from Dixon. I have never done a Zoom
meeting before, especially not on an iPhone. So, not sure what I'm supposed to be doing.
Okay, if you can hear me, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, if you can hear me and I can hear you, I think we're good to go. Esteban, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right, we're good to go. Alyssa, Maria, everybody? Okay, hey.
Yes.
This is a quick meeting because I have clinicals coming on at 5:30. My purpose today is to just touch bases with you to see if you have any questions. I want to remind you to look at your teaching capacity schedule. I'm getting questions that can be answered by you just focusing on the teaching capacity schedule. I have asked that you review that on a daily basis or at least on a weekly basis. I think I have posted, especially on, I've sent out emails at least to indicate the dates. And I do see that today's date is incorrect, should be the 28th. So I do appreciate the conversations centered around that. That is my fault, but I will correct that. So just make sure that you touch bases or at least keep a check on your teaching capacity schedule so that you will be able to, that you will have the information that you need in order to participate. Make sure that you are focusing in on PPAT, and I'll try to pull that schedule up for you in just a minute. So we can look at that. Okay, just want you to look at the PPAT for spring 2020. Of course, registration opened back in 2019. So of course, make sure that you, have registered by February the 11th. Also, the task will have already opened on January 3rd. Your task 1 deadline is due February 14th. Task 2 and 3 are due March. And task 4 is due April the 9th. And you are to submit all of your tasks to your supervising professors prior to submitting to ETS. So I hope that you will work extremely hard. I hope that you're already working on your task 1. We'll go look at task 1 quickly. Any questions about PPAT? And your first task, we'll look at those, is knowledge of students.
No, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Knowledge of students and the learning environment. If you had me for 303 and 304, we went over these. You should be familiar with the instructional and support resources chart, the contextual factors chart. You should also be familiar with developing a communication that you will send home to parents, as well as selecting an interest inventory for your students. Those were all utilized as part of the knowledge for students and the learning environment, as well as the task requirements. I'm sure you've read those by now. You should have been in all of the classes that utilize those, so you should be familiar with those. Task 2, if you visit the ETS website, task 2 is assessment and data collection to measure and inform student learning. There is a deep dive video. Please make sure that you review the deep dive. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put that, if I don't forget it, put it in your Moodle shell. I don't think I can move the deep dive, but I will tell you where you need to go in order to review it. For your task 3, there's also a deep dive. They're working on a deep dive for task 4, implementing and analyzing instruction to promote student learning. It's not here yet, so I'm sure they're still working on it. So make sure you do deep dive for task 2 and task 3 as you get closer to it. Right now, I know it's probably a little bit much for you trying to establish task 1. Does anybody have any questions about any of those? Okay. Please know that you are allowed to substitute if you have to, particularly for your teacher, but I don't want you to sub more than 5 days. So if your school system needs you, you are welcome to sub, and you're okay to get paid. So if you're gonna do the work, get paid for it. As I said, I don't want you to sub over 5 days, but if you're needed, please make contact with the university and let us know so we can discuss it, because everybody might not be ready for more than 5 days, and some of you may, because some of you probably substituted all along. So if that be the case, just contact us. Otherwise, if it's 5 days or less, just let your supervisor professor know and you're okay, you're good to go. If you're in 493, please make sure that you review your shell on a regular basis. I think there were some assignments that were posted. Everybody on this call is probably not in 493, and that's okay. But the 493 students have to remember that you do have some assignments. Okay. If you are 493, your January 13th through the 19th, you should have uploaded your first week observation. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you. I'm taking names again, 382. And I have another phone number. Jennifer Mitchell, do I have your name? Yes, good. All right. And the week of January 27th to February 2nd, these are the items that are due. So just kind of keep an eye on your Moodle shell and get your assignments uploaded, okay? And as we get closer to some of the other things, I will explain them to you, but I think most of those are self-explanatory. Now, do you have any questions? Is there anything that you need from us? Has your clinical teacher registered his or her information with UMO?
Yes.
Okay, if they have them, please remind them to. You also had a couple of agreements that should have been completed by now and submitted to your, or that you have, so that they can be submitted towards the end of your experience. And also remember that you're on the schedule with the school system and not UMO anymore. Also, you have college and career fair. The career fair will be here at University of Mount Olive in March. I sent that information out to you. You are expected to attend. If you are a long way away, please start now to make plans to be here, because it's expected that you're here. If you 3 or 4 hours, come on in. And unless there is a dire situation that keeps you from coming, but we need to know. Otherwise, you need to be here. Okay? Questions, comments, concerns?
The 493 assignments, do 499 students do that as well?
No, ma'am. If you're not in the 493 class, you do not have to do the 499 assignments. I did want 499 to do the first week observations, and I sent all the supervising professors an email asking them to upload those. So you should have had that. Other than that, you're not in 493. So whatever is on your Moodle shell for 499, that's what you should do.
There's nothing on my 499.
Okay.
And I'm not sure what to do with the first week observation or where to upload it.
Well, okay. I sent out the email. I'll try to remember to resend it, okay?
Okay,
did
thank you.
Send it to your $4.99 and ask them to put it on so that they could, so I'll try to remember to resend that. I send it out. It's been a minute. Jenna McAlpin. Anybody else?
I've had a hard time figuring out how to register for the career fair.
Well, she sent it out. She said it was good to go. That's all I can tell you. I don't know. Let me see if I can find that.
How do we know if we're registered? Do we get some kind of confirmation?
I have no idea. I'm so sorry.
You're supposed to email somebody. Because I asked Miss Sutton, and she told me I had to email. Let me see, Dr. Yancey.
Yes.
That's who you're supposed to email, and she'll let you know whether or not you did sign up, because it was confusing to me, and I did sign up, and she confirmed that I signed up.
Okay, so did you sign up? Let me do this. I just copied that. So for 493s, I'm gonna put it in an email to you. And if you're not 493, this may not go until I get off my okay, I'm going to send this to you. And what I'll also do is, let me see if I can share my screen with you. And you're going to be, let me see if I can move you over. I might not be able to. Okay. Here.
Dr. Bell, just really quick, our clinical teachers have a meeting after this, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
I'm going to get off so I can get prepared for them.
No, you're fine. I just wanted to make sure.
Yes. Okay, can you see my email screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you copy the link? http://bit.ly/35TR capital. I think that's an I capital V and a small Y. So you have that. And I sent it. If you're enrolled in my 493, I sent it to you via email.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else?
I have a question.
Yes.
I know on the PPAT, you're supposed to get some forms for your students and parents to sign. Is that for all the classes that you're going to be teaching in? Because
For those that you're going to use for your PPAT.
Okay, because I have 180 students. Is that what I have to do it just one time, or would it be?
If you're going to use 180 students, you need to do it 180 times. If it were me and I were in your situation, I'd pick a class. And that's the class I would use.
All right.
That would be my recommendation. It's too much. You don't have to use the same class for each task, but that is up to you.
All right.
If you use a different class, then you need to get those forms. And those forms are on ETS website. Have you seen them?
Yes, ma'am. Okay. I looked at them.
Thank you.
It's something that we were talking about with my clinician teacher, because
yes. Yeah. If you decide to use more than one class, Esteban, then you do the forms for that whichever class you decide to use. But if it were me, I would use one. But you don't have to. It's your choice.
All right. I'll talk to him about that.
And congratulations to you too. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. All right. Anybody else have any questions so I can get off and get back on? I think your next class is next Zoom I have down for February 25th.
Yep.
So other than that, do your, make sure that you keep an eye out on your Moodle shell. Have your assignments uploaded. If you're 499, check your shell. 493, you know what you have to do. And I look forward to seeing you on the 26th.
26.
26th.
Dr. Bell, I have a really quick question. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
My clinical teacher, she's on here as well right now, Jacqueline Olmos. She said that she hasn't been able to hear you this whole time. So are you doing a new Zoom meeting for the clinical teachers, or are you using the same link?
I will do them at 5:30.
Okay, so she'll get a different email for that meeting?
I sent that, should have gone out already. I didn't send it out. Lynn sent that out last week.
Okay, she just said that she knew to be on this one, so I'm not sure what information she got.
Okay, I don't know either.
Teacher was under the impression that it was not today either.
Oh, I don't know. Lynn was supposed to send those out for me to them, but I'll
Okay.
have to wait and see.
I mean, I told her, so hopefully she'll be able to be on.
Well, but you won't know. Okay. I don't know. How can I get that information to her?
I mean, I just texted her and told her.
Yeah, but did you text her how to log on? Why don't you do me a favor?
Okay.
You text me quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have her email address?
Yes.
If you text that to me quickly, I'm going to shut you all down and I'll send it to her.
Okay.
Okay.
Could you also send that to my professor as well if I give Abby, because I don't have your phone number, but if I give Abby my clinical teacher's phone number as well?
Just Mia, just give me her email.
Okay.
Just send me her email and
Okay,
I'll
who's sending me email so I'll know now?
I'm gonna send you one email with mine and Mia's Abby.
Good. Okay. All right.
With mine and Mia's clinical teacher. And if anybody else needs their clinical teacher included, just send me an email. It's ALW5562 and I'll make a list.
Y'all
really
got
quick.
that? So I can get off then?
It was ALW what?
5562, or you can just search Abby Walton, ABBIE.
All right. Thank you.
Send me the email of your clinical teachers and I'll make a list.
I do
Are they going to
that.
be there to get them today?
Do what?
Are they going to be able to get it today?
I mean, I don't know. I texted
Just
mine.
send it. Okay.
I texted mine, so I guess just send it, and if they're able to get on, they're able to get on.
Okay. All right, y'all. Questions,
Thank
comments?
you.
Let me move. Okay. Thank you
All right.
so much.
You're
I will
welcome. Bye.
see you next month. Bye-bye.